name.
Okay, Squid Game, the massive Korean hit TV series that everyone can't seem to stop talking about. Everyone's seen it by now. Today we're looking at 10 interesting facts about Squid Game. Let's get right into it. 1. The director, Hwang Dong-hyuk, played the Squid Game as a child and says it was very physical and demanding and was always the last game of the day because someone would always get injured, have their clothes torn, or even cry. He chose to make Squid Game the title because in his opinion, the game mirrors the modern day society. 2. The two main characters, Ji-hong and Sang-woo, were based on Hwang's own personal experiences and represented two sides of himself, with Ji-hong sharing the same aspects of being raised by an economically disadvantaged single mother, while Sang-woo reflected on Hwang having attended Seoul National University with high expectations by his family and neighborhood. 3. The dalgona candy used in Squid Game has seen its sales more than double since the release of the hit TV series. An Young-hui, who has been selling the candy for 8 years, had to supply 700 sweet treats for the third episode of Squid Game. Nowadays, the sweets sell for 2,000 won, approximately $1.68 a piece, but customers can get one free if they can remove the shapes without breaking the treat, without the fear of being eliminated, of course. 4, and just a bonus point really, the producer of the show actually used the trick of licking the candy when he was young, and he always won. 5. The part where Ji-hong picked up the coffee was not in the script and was improvised by Lee Jong-jae, but he says he didn't even know when he did it. Sae-byuk was actually laughing in this scene, but this wasn't so visible, so it was left in the final cut. 6. And this is already common knowledge, the clues to all the games were on the wall the whole time, and we only saw this when a lot of the beds were taken out as players kept dying, which is kind of cruel and mind-boggling really, because if they had just seen it, maybe more people could have survived. Who knows? 7. This was actually the first time acting for Jung Ho-yeon, who plays Sae-byuk. She's been a model since 2016, but this was the first time hitting the big screens. She reports that she was so nervous sometimes on set that she forgot to breathe. 8. The doll from the first episode is a real doll and can be found guarding the entrance of a horse carriage museum in Jincheon County, South Korea. 9. In episode 1, prospective players were given a card with a number to call should they decide to participate. Well, it turns out that number belonged to a woman in South Korea who started receiving thousands of texts and calls every day, which was just frustrating. She's also used the number for over 10 years, so changing it now seems daunting. She's reported to have rejected offers of compensation and even an offer from a politician to buy her number. 10. Now this is probably why you won't see a season 2 for a long time. Squid Game was meant to be a movie, maybe a long movie, but not a series. When it was picked up by Netflix, the producer had just 2 episodes and had to write 8 more. So the storyline with the policeman looking for his brother was added for that purpose. While we did have some sort of cliffhangers, the producer is in no hurry to make a second season, as he says it was extremely stressful writing the stories for the whole season. And that's all we have for today, and if you haven't watched Squid Game by now, what are you waiting for?